What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are going to be looking at the 14 jailbreak robberies ranked. Okay guys, so this is going to be quite a fun video, but real quick before we get started I want to show you guys a trade I made just the other day. So I received an awesome vehicle you guys may have heard of before, known as the Bloxy. Now, it just became nighttime, so it's not going to look as cool, but I was really hyped when I got this. I don't know if the trade was really worth it. The ground clearance is pretty low. Like, you have to have Monster for it to be good at off-roading. But I find it a very interesting vehicle, and let me just show you guys the trade I had. So, this is the trade I had. I traded the snake and the jackrabbit, which I actually have two jackrabbits, so I still have this. I had two of them. The snake and the jackrabbit, which I only had one snake, but so I don't have the snake, but I got the Bloxy and the white marble skin, which I already had. Now, this was probably like a middle trade. Like, I don't know if I would have done this like with something else. Like, I guess if I was receiving, like, depends on the vehicle, I might have not done this, but the snake and the jackrabbit for the Bloxy was pretty good. That's pretty much what I did. Really what I did was just the snake for the Bloxy, so I think that's a pretty good trade, because I like the Bloxy, and I think it's worth more than the snake, although I think the snake is probably worth more, but anyways, that's not what this video is about. Guys, this video is about the top 14 jailbreak robberies ranked. So without further ado, let's just get right into this video. Alright guys, so we're gonna start off terrible with number 14, which happens to be the gas station here. So, the gas station is a pretty boring robbery. There's not much to do. You get an energy drink, but like the energy drink isn't even that good, because I don't use it, like, I don't find myself using it ever. Even if I have it, I typically just use it to run out of the store quicker, and it only gives you $1,500 and 300 extra on the VIP bonus, and there's no hyperchrome for it, so there's really no point to it. Like I said, the drink is kind of trash, and that's about the entire robbery. There's not much to talk about in this robbery, and it gives you a rocket fuel prompt, like a buy prompt, I think. Yeah, it gives you a buy prompt. So that's not very, fun either. And it takes forever to open. So unless you want to make like small amounts of cash or it's for a contract, you're probably not going to be using the gas station anytime soon. Alright guys, so for number 13 we have the donut shop. So the donut shop is not that great of a robbery, and here's why. It's fairly quick to rob, gives you a donut. Donut is okay. I don't see myself really using the donut much. It doesn't give a hyperchrome, and it only gives $1,500 with the VIP getting you an extra 300. And then it does have a bonus roll, but it doesn't really give you much, if anything at all. So that's about it for donut shops. So see you guys in the next robbery. Alright guys, so next up we have the tomb, which is number 13. So the tomb is not the best robbery. The reason it's so far down is because, for one, it takes 3 people to start. 3 people! That's a lot of people. What if you don't have any friends like me? Or what if you have friends on Roblox that just don't play the jailbreak, Then you got to, hope people do it. And whenever I see the tomb contract, unless the tomb is under robbery, I will literally just re-roll my contract. Like, I am not going to try and do that. And I'm sure many of you do the same. And, like, overall, it's like an okay robbery. I loved the robbery when it first got added, but it's just really annoying to do. And it doesn't even give that much. Like, museum, since I have bigger duffel, it gives the same amount, I think. And it's just, unless you're trying to get the hyperchrome for tomb, which I don't even know what color that is, because I don't really care too much for hyperchromes. Like, I don't know why you would rob tomb, unless you don't have bigger bag and want some money. So but yeah, so that's pretty much it for Tomb. So I will see you guys next time, or I will see you guys in the next one. Alright guys, so number 11 is the mansion. I'm not going to rob it because I don't have an invite. Not going to attempt to get an invite, and it is very long robbery. But the mansion is number 11 for a few reasons. One, the invite's annoying. Two, it's a very challenging robbery, and the output is as much as the cargo ship, which is so much easier. Three, it is really cool to the plot, can give some awesome rewards, but overall, not that great of a robbery. Wouldn't recommend robbing it unless you're trying to get things like the escape bot or the magnetic spoiler. Anyways, on to the next one. Alright guys, so for number 10, we have the cargo train. Now the cargo train is not my favorite robbery, definitely, but it is a decent robbery. So it doesn't make that much money, but it is okay. It could have been better. If you come here, you can look. They removed most of the lasers from most of the cargo carts, or the coaches, because it was just too challenging, and with how glitchy it is, it was not. Most people died completing the robbery, but as you can see, I get $3,500 from it. It is also a decently fun-looking robbery. I love how you open the door on the side, but since they added the scaffolding, now you don't have to do that. You just leave up here. Kind of. But overall, it is a pretty good robbery. I love the new revamp they did, and the flatbed is also a pretty cool addition. So, with that, we will move on to the next one. The passenger train. Now, the passenger train is definitely a train. It's better than the cargo train, in my opinion. It's a fun robbery. I also love how they redid it. The revamp is awesome. The vault, I love. Also, as well, the back here is cool. I wish this rear railing had a hitbox, but there's not much else to it than that. Also, now with the new expansion, you can ride the passenger train all the way to the volcano base, and I just love being able to open the doors as well. I find it super satisfying. Let's just chill on the back of the train and ride it to the volcano base here. Also, another thing I love is the red on the rear windows. I think it looks really nice as well. So, that is about it. Also, with level 4 bag, gives you 3,000. And I'm pretty close to the Hyperchrome 4, so I might actually get it this time around. I have no idea, though. Probably not. Actually, probably not, but I don't got that kind of luck, but... See, I passed it. But anyways, that's about it for this one, and I will see you guys on the next one. Alright guys, so number 8 on the list is in fact the bank truck. Now the bank truck is a decent robbery here. I'm doing it as a cop with this guy. As you can see, it is definitely not the easiest robbery to complete, because like right now is a perfect example. There's criminals trying to take it over, but I don't think I will let them kill me this time around. I think me and this other guy can grab all the money before they kill us. One right back that way. I can't hear him walking, but so bank truck, nice design, pretty recent robbery, and overall it's pretty fun. And if you drive it around while it still has money in it, you make some money. Also has a bonus roll. Let's see what we get. Well, nothing. See, so there's no money in the back, so it won't drop anything. However, that's that. So anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. That's about it for the bank truck. So see you guys in the next one. Alright guys, so number 7 here is the power plant. Now the power plant is an okay robbery, but it is definitely not my favorite for a few reasons. One, it is not too challenging. But it is pretty fun. It is got a lot of parkour to it. And it's fun because you can double rob with the museum. I'm not doing that, but you can do that. So that's another fun thing. It is it's not the best because you have to do the it's not as fun because you have to like turn it in and stuff. But overall, pretty good robbery. It's pretty good. And let's just go ahead and finish robbing it since I've almost got it. I'll kill myself if I get hit by this mallet. Perfect timing. Oh my gosh, my game is lagging terribly. Go! Go, I'm gonna lose all my money. Dang it. Okay. And it has a pretty cool hyperchrome. There's better hyperchromes, but it's a pretty cool one. I really need to figure out how to make these videos better quality so my game isn't just destroying my computer. Almost there. I'm gonna get about 4,700 from this run, but normally I get about 5,000, 4,800. That helicopter screwed me up big time. And with that, we're on to the next one. Alright guys, so number 6 here is the jewelry store. So the jewelry store is number 6 because it is definitely one of the more interesting robberies. It is fairly easy to do once you get used to it. It is a fairly fun robbery. It's not one of my, most favorites, but it gives 5,000 with the level 4. So it gives a decent amount of money. And it's also, just overall an interesting robbery. Now, one thing that doesn't put it higher is the new revamp it got. I personally liked the way they had it with just the first revamp. I did not like the second revamp at all. Like, the way it looks now, I do not like at all. It looks terrible now. But, overall, it's a pretty decent robbery. And gives a decent amount, and that'll have to do for the jewelry store. See you on number 5. Alright guys, so number 5 here is the cargo plane. Let's just pull into the airport. Oh, right under the cargo plane. Almost hit it. So let's just pull right on in. And so here's the cargo plane right here. Awesome car, right? Also, this is my Cybertruck. I just flew the plane around twice and made it here just on time. So this is what you call the cargo plane. It's a nice plane, takes a long time to get here. And overall it's a pretty decent robbery. Gives equal payout for everybody. So if I have, if I go into game passes real quick, okay, it's not showing up. But so I have the Duffel Game Pass, as many of you know, but not everyone does. So even if I have the Duffel Game Pass, I'm only gonna get $4,000, and if this guy Symphony 328, I guess, if he doesn't have the Game Pass, he's still gonna get 4,000 like I do. So it's equal payout for everyone. Everyone gets the same amount of money. You don't need a key card for this robbery. You can get a key card from this robbery. So that's cool. And it's also fairly quick. The reason it's not higher on the list is because obviously there's better robberies, and if you don't have the mobile game pass, If you don't have the mobile garage game pass, then it's harder to complete because you can't just come over here like I do and spawn a car as easily. You either have to parachute all the way over, or you're stuck walking. So let's just go ahead and finish up this robbery, and then we can move on to number 4. Alright. Let's see what we get as a bonus, too. Maybe we'll get 3,000 from it, or a hyperchrome. I have no idea. Let's see, and boom. See what we get. We already passed hyperchrome once. Oh, almost got 1,000. Anyways, see you guys at number 4. Alright guys, so in 4th place we have the museum. Now the museum is definitely a fun robbery until you ragdoll like I just did. It's a pretty okay robbery. There are definitely better robberies, but this is a fun robbery. It gives a decent amount of money. I am almost dead. Wow. As I was saying, it gives a decent amount of money, and it is also fairly fun to do. And it is just an awesome robbery overall. Now, you do have to turn it in at the collector's base, which isn't, how I'd prefer to do it. However, it is still overall a pretty good robbery and a decent moneymaker. So anyways, I will see you guys next time. Or I will see you guys at number 3. Alright guys, so number 3 is the bank here. Someone just started it, so kind of annoying. But let's see, we got the deductions floor. So it's a pretty decent floor. It's pretty fun. It's a pretty fun robbery. The way you have to blow open the vault, and you don't have to, but blowing open the exit's cool as well. And then we just come in here and sit. Pretty easy, because you just sit here and wait. I'm about to die. Jewelry store is being started, I hear. But there's not much else to the robbery. Pretty fun. Has a decent colored hyperchrome. And I'll see you guys at number 2. Alright guys, so in 2nd place here, we have the cargo ship. Now, the cargo ship is definitely an interesting robbery. It is one of my absolute favorites. I loved the robbery since it came out. Still one of my favorite robberies. The music change was a little sad when Roblox updated the audio catalog. Sadly, they did change the soundtrack for the cargo ship. However, the new music isn't actually that bad. So I kind of like both of the musics. The horn sound effect is a really nice addition, like a background sound. Also, another thing is, it gives about a little less than the tomb, but with VIP, you get more, you get about the same as the tomb, and then also you can double rob. So it is the robbery that gives, I would say, probably the most in the game, depending on what you get for the bonus roll and how much you get per crate. Because it was the one that gave the most, but then the CEO took that spot by giving 16,000. But it is so much better than the mansion. Oh, but it is so much better than the mansion in almost every aspect because it is so much easier to rob. The missiles are not challenging at all. Once you get used to them, once you're good at it, like, they are not challenging at all. Very easy robbery once you're used to it. Missiles aren't that hard to dodge. And normally I don't get shot down like I did in recording this clip. So, that's 2nd place. And I will see you guys in 1st place. Alright, so in our number 1 spot, guys, this may shock you, is the casino. So, the casino is my overall favorite robbery. Most of the time, it is fairly easy to find the code, sometimes not. Like right now, I'm looking for it. I don't see it. Let me cut to when I have the code. Alright guys, so I got the code. 9805 here. And we are in. So the casino is my ultimate favorite robbery. The security you have to disable, that has already been done. It's really fun. You disable the security, and then you break the glass here, and then you just come over, you get your money, and then you're done. So it's a really fun, simple, easy robbery. This guy is gonna have it correct for me, which is awesome. Thank you, sir. And so you have like 3 minutes to do it once you enter. From the moment you enter, you have like 3 minutes, which is pretty cool. Oh gosh, there's police, and I don't have guns. Okay. But so, with the bigger bag, you can collect $8,000, and it is probably the best robbery in this game. Thank you guys so much for watching. I personally love the casino. And see you guys next time in another video. Goodbye.